Y'all, I mean, the whole Tulsi Gabbard thing is like, um, it makes me so mad that we had to deal with her bullshit for all these years. And the fact that Sean Hannity is fucking shaming her. I mean, Karen Brunell, Don Ford, y'all fucking raised this bitch up.
Answering. Should we give them the weapons to win the war? If they're doing a great job, everybody acknowledges that. Should we give them all, and Europe too, give them the weapons if they're willing to fight for their country?
Yeah.
They can't win this war, Sean. This is the real world that we live in. It is not. It's not strategically possible to think that Ukraine is going to beat Russia.
I'm so done with all of you who watch RT. I'm so fucking done with this bullshit. I'm so done with this. Tulsi Gabbard was always a Putin puppet. She always was. This is some bullshit. This is some fucking bullshit right here.
If you look at and then
so
it also
what you're
is the
saying
question,
is
what does winning
you
look
fear
like?
Vladimir
What does winning
Putin.
look like?
You're saying you fear Vladimir Putin would use a nuke. If he uses a nuke, the radiation fallout will impact NATO countries. That triggers Article 5. Do you believe in Article 5 of the NATO agreement?
I think the most responsible thing that our leaders, the United States, leaders of NATO, Ukraine, and Russia need to do right now is look at what the reality is that we are facing on the ground and the reality that the world is facing, and come together to be able to negotiate an outcome.
Wait, what? What we are facing on the ground? Are you on the fucking ground, Tulsi? You're not on the fucking ground. This is some bullshit. She's so insane. She's so fucking insane. And she's literally doing Putin's bidding constantly. Constantly. All of you motherfuckers who watch RT, I can't even. What the fuck even? Oh, goddamn, my leg hurts. Let's go.
To this.
Okay, Putin doesn't want to negotiate. Clearly doesn't want to negotiate. There's been many attempts at negotiation. So when you see images of dead women and children, and when you see neighborhoods blown out, hang on, you do not think we should provide them the weapons to defend themselves? That's, I just want to know yes or no.
Wow. Okay.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a doctor, just like my mom.
Well, it makes me very happy that he is touched by the experiences I've had, and that it inspires him to want to help other people.
You're missing my point here, Sean, which is we've got to know what we're trying to accomplish, which is an end to this war. It is cruel to make the Ukrainian.
You know what's crazy is like this is literally the same network that Jackson Hinkle got pulled into, which is so fucking weird for me. I mean, like, I walked blocks for the kid, and he got pulled into the same fucking network because he got a photo op with her and got to surf in front of San Onofre. This is so fucking weird. This is, I mean, goddamn. Like, this is so trollish and weird. This is so weird. Tulsi Gabbard, fuck's sake, dude. Y'all sent a troll after me last year, too. You sent this crazy Eli Berry after me, who is a fucking criminal, and he worked on this Tulsi campaign and came out to try and, like, squat in my house. I had 2 squatters last year. And I'm thinking I'm paying it forward, right? Like, I think I'm paying it forward and giving people a place to be for their Bernie journeys. And this is some bullshit. These people were like, came with bad faith. They came with bad faith. Oh my God, even. This is so crazy. This is so fucking crazy. Tulsi Gabbard is so horrible. She's so fucking horrible, y'all. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not going to start it yet. It's really weird to me that Sean Hannity is calling this bullshit out. Because he and I disagree on like almost everything, but he's right. He's fucking right here.
People believe that somehow they are going to win this war by prolonging it, and that's what you're talking about here. It would prolong this war, prolong the suffering,
your argument
and end up
is
causing
predicated
more
that
lives lost in the end.
if Vladimir Putin wanted to negotiate, he would have done it a long time ago. He's not willing to. And if he wants to use chemical, biological, and nuclear weapons, he's got to know that his entire country is going to be blown off the face of the earth. I pray to God we never get to that point, but that's always been a threat.
All right.
Oh my
now,
God,
while this was not the most substantive conversation, a hell of a lot more substance here than what you see in the majority of Fox News coverage, especially in prime time. So here you have Sean Hannity. Unlike Tucker.
Yeah, right, David. Right, you're absolutely right. Like, this is so crazy. Right? Because you got Sean Hannity like acting like a sane person for a goddamn second when he usually doesn't. And I mean, oh my God, even this is so crazy, right, David? This is fucking crazy.
Sean actually is willing to debate a conservative guest, so I thought this was a very interesting result here. Tulsi, now, don't let her former, job title fool you. Tulsi Gabbard is not a Democrat. She is I mean, she could be, but she is a conservative Democrat.
No, she can't.
She is, and has become even more conservative since leaving Congress.
Dude.
This is somebody who, as you see here, is putting the interests of Russia over Ukraine. Now, you may say, well...
Okay, David, stop. She's not a Democrat whatsoever. She was always a plant. Okay? And Karen Brunel literally fucking lifted her up. There are people in the progressive movement right now that are taking a second look at me because they're realizing I was right.
But she's fighting. She wants to see negotiation. She wants to see a peace deal. Oh, yeah, good. We all want to see that. Why is she saying that Ukrainians can't defend themselves? I mean, that's the debate that she's having here. She's unwilling to acknowledge that Ukrainians should be allowed to defend themselves.
No, they're literally what they're saying right now is they're literally trying to paint everybody in Ukraine as Nazis. That is the actual Putin argument, is they're trying to make them all out to be Nazis. And I mean, look, there might be, I don't know. There might be some crap going on in Ukraine, but I thought we were anti-war. I thought that's where we were, but she clearly has never been. She never has been.
In lieu of an agreement to end this invasion. Like, how are Ukrainian civilians defending themselves? How is that going to hurt a negotiation? If anything, it will help it. Because that way you don't have Russia just dominating Ukraine. If they're dominating the country, why are they going to form some kind of agreement? If Ukraine's actually fighting back and defending themselves, and in some cases they're very successful at doing so, why are you against that? So, look, I don't pretend to know what Tulsi's intentions are here because I have no idea. But you see, there's other ways that she kind of gives away who she's fighting for here. Because in another answer, she says, quote, I'm not aware of Zelensky sitting down with Putin yet.
I'm trying to pause it.
The euphoria felt like as if there were like little fairies just like going through my body. They're just like, and you're okay.
Right.
You're okay.
This is so Dianetics right here.
You're okay. You're okay.
No, you're not. Okay.
Disinformation is everywhere these days.
Why is it not? I'm not aware of Putin sitting down with Zelensky yet.
Okay,
you're putting it on Zelensky to sit down with Putin.
I'm trying to fucking pause the video. God damn it. God damn, Facebook. Why is it so difficult? Why is it so fucking difficult? We've had some serious fuckery happening for years. And Tulsi Gabbard is a part of it. Karen Brunel is a part of it. Nick Brana is a part of it. We've had some serious fuckery. I know, baby. Like, my cat is sad all the time, y'all. We've had some serious fuckery. And, I mean, like, where do we even go with this? Because y'all got to stop watching RT. I mean, I have people call me. Like, I literally had to come to the realization yesterday while I'm, like, suffering my knee injury that one of my besties is too influenced by RT. God damn, y'all. I don't even know where to go with this. I literally found it, like, I tried to get one of my besties to go to my mom's birthday party with me because I have to make like a 10-minute appearance. Because I don't really want to be there, but I have to, kind of, right? And that motherfucker, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
You're putting it on the guy being invaded to sit down with the invader, as opposed to the other way around. Mm-hmm. Like, again, I don't know what her intentions are, but it's really weird to try and claim that Ukrainians defending themselves is somehow going to hurt negotiations with Russia.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird, that's for sure. And on
everything she fucking does is weird.
On the points that Sean Hannity was making, I'm not sure where he stands on a no-fly zone. He appears.
Let me also point out that so like I got this picture of a dude at Tulsi's event back in 2019 when she was running for president, right? And fucking Carlos Marroquin and Michelle Manos, Jimmy Dore, Nico House, they all did this like fucking event for Tulsi in LA, and I went there to cover it for my political blog. There was a dude there who ultimately had like a mental breakdown when we went into the pandemic and committed suicide. I think that's what happened. I think that's actually what fucking happened. Because there was like he was doing some live streaming and people were like calling for it to be pulled down. I don't think you actually see the dude die on his live stream, but he did die that night. And he was a veteran, and he got really fucked up by the pandemic, but I think he was already fucked up. I think he really was, because of listening to this brainwashing bullshit from people like Tulsi Gabbard. Like, he was way dialed in. And I remember meeting him at that event. And then I remember watching when we got into the pandemic and we're all fucking, we were all already like traumatically scarred by what was going on. And I remember seeing the live stream footage right before he died, where he's walking around Hollywood completely scared and just out of it. And one of the activists went down there and tried to intervene, right? And tried to fix it. But couldn't fix it. Okay.
To think that Putin is not willing to use nukes, I'm not that confident. A lot of people didn't think that Putin would invade Ukraine because it was not going to benefit him or Russia, as it hasn't. And he did it anyways. It was an irrational.
Well, no, it wasn't actually, David, because this was a strategic move. This is a distraction move. He just shot up gas prices. He just shot up gas prices. He knows what he's fucking doing.
Decision that he made. Who's to say he won't be irrational again?
It wasn't
so
irrational.
I don't trust him not using nukes, even if it means, destroying his own country. I don't. Yeah. I don't see Putin losing easily. So that's why there has to be an agreement here in place to properly end this. Because if you leave it up to,
I have to agree with Michael Richards' position on this one, that Putin literally does not have enough resources to actually get the job done. But it's scary as fuck what he's doing right now. I agree with you there, but I think I also agree with Michael's position that he literally does not have enough troops to actually take the country.
To Russia, to go as far as they want into this. I mean, I don't see them stopping. But anyways, it was weird. Weird to see two conservatives debating on Fox News and have somewhat, some substance involved there. But at the very least, look, this view.
I love that you're calling her a conservative, because that's exactly what she fucking is. She's a conservative. This is some bullshit. I can't believe you, Karen. Karen, you fucking put her in front of the Progressive Caucus of the California Democratic Party and advertised her as a progressive. This is some bullshit.
Viewership doesn't get a lot of this, doesn't get a lot of differing opinions on issues. I think for them, for the older Fox News viewer that is just glued to the television, I think this was likely a lot more substance than they are used to.
Okay. Oh, wait, I went too far.